show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Todd Myers is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Pokey Reese. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Barry Larkin. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Sean Casey. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Greg Vaughn. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Casey is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Finley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
At the plate, Ed Taubenheim. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Cincinnati. Denny Netzel gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding into the box, Bernard Gilly. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
In there, 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hammonds is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Rubio Durazo.
Stepping up to the plate for Rubio Durazo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Standing in now, Jay Bell. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
In now, Matt Williams. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Men on third with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Popped him up. Reese is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Young. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jeffrey Hammond.
Now batting, Jeffrey Hammonds. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Aaron Boone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gilly is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Steve Finley, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Damian Miller.
So stepping in, Damian Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Andy Fox. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Todd Myers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Todd Myers. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." It sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Pokey Reese. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Sean Casey. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Reds leave one. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bernard Gilly. The 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Young is there to put it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 44, Rubio Durazo.
Stepping in for Rubio Durazo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted into center field. Hammonds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Greg Vaughn. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Ed Taubenheim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Young. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jeffrey Hammonds would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Full count now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Jeffrey Hammonds. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's set. The 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here's a high pop-up. Taubenheim has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Matt Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Steve Finley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. In now for the Reds, Aaron Boone. He flew out in his last at-bat. One and 2, here it comes.
That's in.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
The pitcher, Denny Netzel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here. Durazo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Pokey.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Pokey Reese has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Back, number 11. Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Digging in once again, Barry Larkin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Sean Casey. High in the air into shallow left center. Fox onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Damian Miller.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Andy Fox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. The 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Barry Larkin. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Todd Meyer.
Greg Colburn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Diamondbacks, number 28, Greg Colburn.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Hit to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw in time and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 3-2. Number 22 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Ed Taubenheim. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ed Taubenheim sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Standing in now, Young. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Leading off the inning, Bernard Gilly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Liner in there for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot for Rubio Durazo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Get on base.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Jay Bell. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got a full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Williams has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count still at 1-2. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And to score from third, the tying run.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Ron Vallone was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Plate now, Steve Finley, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping into the box, Damian Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready for another shot now. Andy Fox. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Turner Ward will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 3. Kim will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 49.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jeffrey Hammonds.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Aaron Boone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 41, Ron Volo.
Michael Tucker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Michael Tucker.
Count is 1-2 now.
Let's get down here.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Pokey Reese. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 4. Denny Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 49, Denny Reyes.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Bernard Gilly. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hammonds is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 44, Rubio Durazo.
At the plate, Rubio Durazo. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Luis Gonzalez.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hey. 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vaughn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jay Bell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bell. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One left for the Diamondbacks. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Number 41 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 41.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Sean Casey. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Greg Vaughn. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, catcher,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ed Taubenheim. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A runner on first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Gilly is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Mark Waller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 43, Mark Waller.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Williams. He singled his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Steve Finley.
Now in the box, Steve Finley. No hits to this point. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Damian Miller.
So striding in, Damian Miller. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Manti comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th, number 31, Matt Manti. Now catching and batting.
Striding in to start the 9th, Young, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping in, Jeffrey Hammonds. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No dice."
So now to the plate, Aaron Boone. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Mark Lewis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Mark Lewis.
Back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Arizona rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 22 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Matt Manti wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more.
For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
Down the